Hi planner friends, it's Dragana from Dragana's Crafts. If you're the first time here, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today I have a new plan with me video for you. We'll be setting up the weekly spread in my Hobonichi cousin for the week from the 13th to the 19th of May. The theme for this week is Star Wars. Last week Thursday, I received some happy mail, and among the packages was the one from Every Minute a Story where I got my Star Wars order. I have filmed the haul of all the orders that I got, so if you're interested in seeing it, let me know in the comments below. I received some gorgeous stuff. The layout of the weekly spread will be familiar to all of you who have seen my previous videos. For those of you who are new, I'm setting up a weekly within a weekly spread, so to speak. Stick around till the end so that you see how everything turned out using this adorable Hobonichi kit. If you're impatient to watch the whole video, you can without a problem skip till the end. You can also see the setup from the previous week. I'll put it in the cards in the top right corner, or click the link in the description box below. I'll also include links of all the products I used in the description box, though the Star Wars washi tape has by now been sold out. A small update from last week before I start talking about the actual setup. In my previous plan with me, I mentioned that our eldest daughter had a piano competition on Saturday. So, how it all started. She came one day to me from music school and said that her teacher told her that there was going to be a piano competition and asked her if she wanted to participate. Emily, of course, said that she did. So for 2 months she's been practicing like crazy, and finally the day of the competition was upon us. On Friday evening she started complaining that her stomach hurt. Naturally, she was already getting nervous and developing stage fright. On Saturday morning, she was silent the whole time we were in the car on the way to the competition. And that is something that's not normal for Emily, to be silent. That's a child that talks 24/7 and she's super active, but now she was silent as a mouse. To cut the long story short, we arrived there, she practiced some more with her teacher, and then her turn came to play. She came in front of the audience and the jury, bowed to them, and went to the piano to start playing. And guys, she really amazed me. She played beautifully. I didn't doubt that she can play beautifully, but she was so nervous that I wasn't sure what she was going to do. I had a huge smile on my face the whole time, and I was so proud of our big girl. When I looked at Steven, my husband, his eyes were almost teary. She made 2 tiny mistakes, but that didn't confuse her. She just kept on playing. After she was done, she bowed again and left the stage. Her piano teacher was also grinning the whole time, same as my husband and I did, and only then he told me that while they were practicing, she was making so many mistakes that he didn't know how she'll play in the actual competition. Later, she got a diploma and the jury awarded her 97 points out of 100. It turned out that only Emily and another boy had 97 points. I was so happy for her because she felt so accomplished and she showed herself that she can do it. I asked her jokingly if she wants to go to more competitions in the future, and with a strong determination she said yes. I thought of sharing this with you because it was a rather important event for all of us, but first and foremost for Emily herself. Now back to the plan with me. I was so excited to set up this new spread because I always am when the new week comes, but also I got a new fountain pen. It's from a Japanese brand called Sailor. This pen is the part of Shikisai series. Shikisai means 4 seasons according to the website, and it's in the Pro Color 500 series. The subcategory of the pen, or the sub-name I would say, is Hoshikuzu, which means stardust, and it's in fine nib. I found it on German Amazon and it was around 63 euros. I also bought a converter for the pen, so the total of the order was 70 euros. The color of the pen is black, and as the name says, it's covered in stardust. The writing experience is amazing. The nib literally glides over the paper, and after writing with it for a while, I can honestly say that this pen is worth the money. I'm gushing so much about it because I've always wanted to have one of the Sailor fountain pens, but they're all so expensive and I wasn't too crazy about ordering one and not liking it. So this pen showed up in the right moment on the Amazon page, and I highly recommend it. If you can find it, buy it. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars to buy a very good Sailor pen. Are you guys into fountain pens? So far, the only brand pens I used are Twisby in fine and extra fine nibs and Pilot Capless or Vanishing Point in extra fine nib. The rest of the fountain pens I own are rather cheap ones from AliExpress, and they're okay. They don't write super smoothly, but I'm happy to have them because I really love writing with fountain pens. There's something so elegant about them, and I love the slightly scratchy sound they make on the paper. Okay, that's enough about fountain pens for now. If you're interested to hear more about this topic, let me know in the comments below. So, let's talk about the weekly spread. In the previous video, I said I won't be using my weeks at all anymore for planning and that I will be focusing solely on the cousin instead. That's why I went with this layout that I used last week. I covered the grey header in the top left corner with one of the large stickers from the kit that has Darth Vader beanie on it. For those of you who haven't used Every Minute a Story stickers before, their character is called Beanie. Below the big full box sticker, I placed the This Week sticker and continued to work on the sidebar. I use the sidebar for my sleep and habits tracker as I've been doing since the beginning of the year. The last sticker I added on the sidebar is that half box large sticker with R2D2 on it and Happy Mail text. My plan is to mark there the Happy Mail I might receive this week. When I got the Every Minute a Story order and saw the big BB-8 vinyl sticker, I wanted to use it so much, but now after drawing out my two trackers, I realized that I didn't leave enough room for it, which is a big bummer to be honest. I'm not sure whom I love more of the two robots, R2D2 or BB-8. They're both stinking adorable. On the bottom of the left page, I placed a strip of the cute Star Wars washi tape, though I'm still not sure why in that moment I didn't place a strip on the right page as well, which is something I normally do. It's like in that moment my brain only wanted to focus on the left page. Consulting my monthly calendar, I wrote my events and important tasks on the top of each daily column, right below the days of the week. This will be another busy week for me, but I really don't mind. I tend to get lazy if I don't have a lot of things to do. On Monday morning, I needed to take my mom to the doctor for colonoscopy and I really didn't look forward to waking up early, but it had to be done. I was looking forward to sitting at one of my favorite cafes in the city called Coffee Dream because I planned on journaling and working on my reading journal. At the moment that I'm doing this voiceover, it's already Wednesday, and I'm happy to say that I spent 3 beautiful hours in the cafe, journaling and enjoying a huge cup of coffee and oatmeal. I am rarely able to spend 3 hours during the day on myself, so this was really a treasured moment. On Tuesday, I had to wake up early again because we needed to go to prolong our youngest daughter's passport, and on Tuesday night we went to a symphonic rock concert. There were the 4 of us, my sister and her husband, and myself with my hubby. The concert was awesome. I sang so loudly that I lost my voice. Today, on Wednesday, I don't have anything specific planned, but I did write down that I need to text my manicurist for next week and made a note that Sterling Ink subscription fee will go off. I know that it goes off every 15th of the month, but sometimes I forget about it and I get surprised. On Thursday, I should go to buy a present for our youngest daughter because her birthday is on Friday, but I still have no clue what we're going to buy her. On Friday is Sophia's birthday, she's turning 5, and of course my sister and I will be cooking and baking 2 cakes because on Saturday we're throwing a party for Sophia and my sister's eldest daughter whose birthday was on the 9th of May. I'll probably be dead beat after the party on Saturday, but hopefully I won't be full zombie mode on Sunday because I'll need to clean and study with Emily. Those are pretty much all the important things happening this week, and to write them all down, I used either functional boxes from the kit and wrote on the boxes, or just some small stickers to mark an event and wrote the event or task itself next to the sticker. Anyway, once I wrote all of that down, I placed the big weekend banner and used the headers that came with the kit to separate my events from the rest of the weekly spread. In that moment, the headers themselves seemed not to be enough, so I also did 2 long swatches of the blue marker on both pages to make the separation of the 2 areas even more visible. Then I proceeded to draw the rectangular box on the left side of the spread where I wrote all the important weekly tasks that are not date related and added a bit of color to the header as well as the vertical lines with the same marker below every other day of the week within the box. On the right side of the spread, I drew out 3 more rectangular boxes. One is intended for everything related to my YouTube channel, so filming, editing, voiceovers and such. the second one for my Instagram account, and the third is basically a list of people we plan to invite to Sophia's birthday party. Between the YouTube and Instagram boxes, I used 2 full boxes from the kit to add something to the spread so that it wouldn't look too sterile. And I did the same right off of the YouTube box before I drew the third rectangular box. At this stage, I added the second strip of the Star Wars washi since I didn't do it right at the start. Once the main layout of the pages was done, I used a very light Tombow dual brush pen in grey color to add drop shadow to all my boxes, and then I proceeded to fill them out with tasks and other things. I did end up having an empty spot below my guest list, but I don't know what to do there, so I just left it blank. If I find a purpose for that empty spot, I'll use it. If not, I'll just leave it blank or place some stickers or doodle something. And this brings us to the end of this Plan With Me video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my setup. I am eternally grateful to all of you for watching my videos. If you have the time, drop a comment below with your impressions, ideas from my future videos, or just topics you would like me to talk about. If you wish, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, in which case you also shouldn't forget to hit the bell notification so that you're notified of every future video that I post. I wish you a beautiful and stress-free week. Talk to you soon again. Bye!